Have you ever been on the internet? I wish I hadn't. And now people are telling me that I can't trust everything I see on this World Wide Web. Who should I turn to? The police? A trusted member of my community? I think not. I can't even remember how to talk to people due to all of this brain rot. And now AI is creating video. Whatever next? The only way to find out what is really going on here is by making a YouTube video. The very YouTube video you're watching. So join me on this voyage of discovery whilst we discuss what is going on with this AI. First off, we should probably talk about what AI is. Get a definition so that we all understand what the heck is going on. Artificial intelligence is technology that enables computers and machines to simulate human learning, comprehension, problem-solving, decision-making, creative and autonomy. I was born in the before times, in the 90s, a time where, at least in my part of the UK, there was not widespread internet. Internet was a thing, it was there. You know, you'd unplug your telephone so that you could use the internet. You know, everyday problems that everybody still faces today and is very relatable. I grew up in a changing landscape of technology. Remember when 3D films were a thing? Did you see the Hobbit film? It looked bad. It looked really bad. I think I saw one. No, I probably saw more than one. But I saw Avatar in 3D. And from that point on, I was like, no, I just want to see films in two dimensions, you know, on a flat screen. I don't want to see things coming out of me, you know, some weird alien sex hair. Just getting through that screen. No. I say no. But I digress. AI is not super new. It's not groundbreaking, you know? We've always had it a little bit. I remember back in 2012, a year that's far too long ago and seems like it was yesterday, using AI chatbots. One that springs to mind called Eve. Massive uncanny valley and just not up to like the scratch of what we've got today, but that was my first ever experience of AI. I put a link in the description if you want to go and use it. I have some footage that I played around with it for a couple of minutes, and oh my god, it's so weird being back. Unfortunately, the face has died. Very sad. So now it's just a plain old chatbot. But if you want to go play around with it, or if you remember it, it's down below. That was my first experience of AI technology, and I didn't think that it would progress that quickly. That was probably naive on my part. But in 2023, I saw my first experience of AI making video. And you probably know where I'm going here. Yes, it's Will Smith eating spaghetti. And I was studying film at university at the time, and this was kind of crazy. Some silly Billy computer could make film now, make moving images. That's what I was studying, that's what my passion was, and a computer could do it. If you show that video to anybody today, they would easily tell you that that video of Will Smith eating pasta, that's AI. The problem is that the technology is moving so fast that the turntables have turned. Once our parents were telling us not to trust everything that we saw or read or interacted with on Facebook, but now they're sharing AI slop. Shrimp Jesus, giraffe on cliff, being rescued, and a lot of weird like birthday stuff. Clickbait for Facebook. It's always been a thing, but now AI's using it. The I'm an old man and look what I've done, give me a like, it only takes a second and I made this thing out of things. AI slop, it's all over Facebook. The place is infected. So much so that I want to delete my Facebook account, but I don't have the balls to do it.
Yahoo!
Yeah, they still exist. They've written an article on AI slop that I used a lot for this video. And yes, if you're wondering, even Yahoo has a little AI feature. Every website does, and I wish it would fuck off. But enough of me yapping. Let's listen to what Matthew has to say. Dubbed AI slop, there is no hiding from the manipulated images and videos, with their prominence even leading the Oxford University Press naming slop as a contender for the word of the year. Slop, the OUP writes, is art, writing or any other content generated using artificial intelligence, shared and distributed online in an indiscriminate or intrusive way, characterised as being of low quality, inauthentic or inaccurate. So yeah, that's the definition of slop on Facebook. And now comes the part that we've all been waiting for, that we can look at images that old people have been sharing and guffaw. Most of these images have been pulled from r/Facebook AI slop. So the first thing that caught my eye when I was looking through this Reddit was birthday pictures. Lots of very old people having birthdays. These are rather disturbing images, so hold on to your horses here. So the first one, this old guy, I can't tell if this is supposed to be how old he is, or maybe the year he was born, 1800, or is he 1,800 years old? I'm not quite sure, but you can tell he's that old because, oh my god, who made this? What was the prompt? Why are we here? People probably liked this. I mean, it's a lovely cake. This guy's living the life, but oh my god, his freaking arms, man. That's freaking me out. There's like holes in them. His arms look like trees. And then his collarbone. Imagine having a defined collarbone like that. His skin is just sitting on his skeleton. But I'm assuming that's what a man who is 1,800 years old would look like. That is probably an accurate representation. I think he'd have less face. His face kind of looks like General Grievous or Squidward. I think they've gone for this guy's sad. Give him a like. Come on now. I don't understand why they've gone for such a insane age. Just 100 would have been fine, and they probably would have got more like. Now we're looking at 3 old women, and they're quite happy. The one in the back probably looks the most normal, maybe because she's far away. But this woman in pink, she's on something, and I want him. I want whatever she is on, because she's having a frickin' great time. She is off her rocker. Hello, everyone. Explosion. Is that one of those caps with that? We've officially reached 100 years. Is that all 3 of them? So they've officially reached 100 years. Celebrated by baking cupcakes ourselves, and now it's time to enjoy. Here's to a sweet moment and even sweeter memories. Bouquet, bouquet, heart, heart. The candles have gone wild. Why, if you're 100 years old, have you gone for 1,122? The birthday cake does not say happy birthday on it. It's almost there. Just weird candles. And it says they're making cupcakes. Mate, that's not a cupcake. That's a big old cake. You've made a big cake. I want to be friends with Rosa Rosa. Which one's Rosa Rosa? Who knows? I think it's the one that is so high, she has no facial structure. She's just happy. That smile and facial expression is just on her face. Maybe she's seen something horrific. Like if you just play some ominous music or something like that, you're gonna lose it. This woman has seen some things.
Do it.
And the 2 friends are just there like, hell yeah. So a big trend of this AI slop is people who are less fortunate making something amazing, something uplifting, being like, they can do it. So this guy's made a massive chicken with a house on it. Out of sticks, I think. But he's bossed that, to be fair. If he was trying to make a chicken with a house on it. So the captions, this is from a different account. This is brand new territory. Nature and animals. From you, my son did this with love. Please don't be cruel to him and thank him for everything. Follow our page for more like this. That sort of like clickbait. I'll just like it because it took him ages, didn't it? But it doesn't take you long to like it. So just give it a like quickly. Don't think about it. Just insane stuff. Why would you think that's real? And then our last image for now is Jesus. Jesus is a big thing. I think because the age demographic of the images people are putting on Facebook to garner this kind of response is older. Much, much older. And that oldness is what they're preying on. And I think my point here, without garbling on, is that they're religious. People in that age demographic are more likely to be religious. Therefore, Jesus. I don't really know what's going on here. So Jesus, he looks quite bedraggled. It's been raining, surrounded by tractors, but there's 3 wheels that I can see. 3 wheels, no main body. And then he's got what look like air stewardesses around him, 3 of them. Not quite sure what the correlation here is. What was the prompt? Sometimes that's what I think. Like, what was the prompt that made that image happen? Was it a detailed one, or were they just like Jesus with air attendants? And it was just like, the AI was just like, farm, obviously farm. Where else are you going to find Jesus and flight attendants? But maybe their plane crashed in a field. You know, Jesus saved these flight attendants. Why didn't they save any of the people? And then once again, the caption, why don't pictures like this ever trend? Now, Facebook is one thing, but as I mentioned slightly earlier in this video, every website has an AI, and every product has an AI. I'm in the market for a new phone. I've sort of been looking at my options, and every single one is marketed with big AI. Like, I'm a big fan of the Pixel, and its main selling feature is that it's got a good AI. You can talk to your AI. I don't want to talk to my AI. I've talked to AI before, and they have no idea. They have no idea what's going on. They can't hold a conversation like a normal human being. I just want a phone that does cool things. It's got a good camera. It's got good processing power. It can do a lot of things. AI is just getting out of control. I wish it would stop. I wish people would stop using it as like a get-rich-quick scheme. So many people online at the moment are posting about making some like short videos on TikTok or YouTube, just reposting other people's content and putting some AI slop all over it. It's fucking with our brains. It's fucking with our brains, and it shouldn't stop. How do you stop it? You can't. We're screwed. That's the message. Unfortunately, I think it's probably gone too far, and in my experience of being alive for an amount of time, it's probably going to get worse. Hopefully something better comes round and we can be like, yeah, that's fine. Because there's so many creative people that it's just better to watch them, you know? People who put effort into their videos. Why would you want to watch something that hasn't been creatively thought up or inspired? And that's where I'll leave it today. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to give me any feedback, please do, because I'm brand new. This is brand new stuff, and it took me a couple of months to make the first video, a month and a bit to make this video, and we're at the recording stage now. So I just need to keep on tumbling. But more is coming, I promise you that. So subscribe for more, and I shall see you in the next one.